Saturday on Sunday. What a stupid podcast name.
One for having some conversation with Steven and Twan. Questioning the whole universe and history of man. Saturday on Sunday, we're gonna make it through. It's a Saturday on Sunday.
And welcome to Saturday on Sunday. I'm your host, Steven.
I'm your co-host, Twan.
And I'm your audio guy, Jake.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is episode 5.
5.
Sure, why not?
I had to count on my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All of
So thanks for joining. Greatly appreciate that. So, how's everybody's life been going?
It's been going all right. You know,
Decent.
taking everything day by day.
Yeah, because we're back into this whole shenanigans with, coronavirus trying to come back and kill us all.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Getting to wear masks everywhere that you go now.
I keep forgetting to do that. Like, the last 2 days, walking into the gas station in the morning, get halfway there and go, fuck.
Yeah.
Turn around.
I've done that a lot, too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go somewhere, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I need that. Like,
I don't know. I always have like half a dozen masks in my car now.
the mask thing's not killing me.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like,
Right.
I don't like it, but
Yeah.
I do it.
Right.
I just don't like it because it's something else I have to remember.
Right.
Like, everybody knows you have to walk out and, you have to testicles, spectacles, wallet, and watch.
Right.
Right.
And mask.
Junkie shuffle. Like,
Yeah.
I have a count. I count 5 things, and now I have to have 6 things.
Yeah, so now you got to use your other hand, and it's just like
Right.
a lot.
It's too much.
But it's like whatever. I'll wear the mask. It doesn't.
I leave
Yeah.
a bandana in my car and in Sarah's car.
Yeah, it's not bad, but what's killing me is like going to any store and they're not accepting like cash.
Oh, yeah.
Cuz I'm like, what do I do with all this cash in my pocket? Like,
I don't
know.
carry cash. So
yeah, well,
I don't know.
my wife is a server, so
Oh, so you
Oh,
I
yeah,
always
that
have
makes sense.
cash.
So yeah, I rarely have cash. Like I don't even think I have $1 on me right now.
Yeah, I don't either cuz I spent it all to put gas in the car.
Wow.
They accepted it.
Yeah.
Like most of them are accepting it, but
Right.
they're not giving out change.
Yeah.
That's, I saw at Circle K this morning.
Yeah.
They have like a coin shortage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're all saying is that the coin shortage. So they say, like, when I went to the gas station this morning, they literally were like, you don't have to use exact change. You can round up to the nearest dollar or donate the rest of the money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I'm allowed to pay extra for this monster that I'm going to get?
Right.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
It's like, how about you round down?
Right.
Right.
Can you round down and I'll give you, instead of $2.49 for this, I'll just give you 2 and
Right.
call it even.
It's like, just pretend that I bought another one and give me the deal.
Yeah, they're like, well, that doesn't benefit us.
Right.
So
Well,
Like I don't understand the coin shortage. Like how does that even work?
right, because I'll tell you what, in my couch I have like 1,000 coins
yeah.
in there. So maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the coin shortage.
Like now it's all a conspiracy. Like they're trying to change everything to digital.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna put the chips in us.
Right. Which I don't mind if they put the chips in us, like if as long as it's like Cool Ranch or sour cream and cheddar. Like,
Oh yeah,
I don't mind
I'm a jalapeno kettle chips.
there you
hey.
go.
Like
Yeah, I'm not. People are just up in arms about like weird stuff, and they're trying to like, they're trying to just put out whatever they can
Right.
and be like, this is what's gonna happen. I'm like, well, let's just get through this stage, and we'll find out what happens on episode 2. You know, like,
Right.
Yeah.
come on.
Like, I don't know, and it's crazy the people that are posting all these kind of theories and stuff on Facebook are the last people that I would think would be having that opinion.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know. This person's like a secret, not so secret anymore, Trump supporter.
I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm just trying to live my life and do my thing, and like, until like, I don't feel like wearing a mask is the, you know, oh, that's taking away our rights. Like, that's not it.
Right.
Like, I get it if they were like, for the rest of forever, even after the coronavirus, no citizens are allowed outside past 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Then I'd start to be really concerned. Like,
Right.
wait a second. If they were like, you know, stuff like that, like,
Oh, yeah.
but wearing a mask, I'm like, come on, put the
It's not that
mask
big of
on.
a deal.
God damn it. You're holding up the goddamn line.
Oh, yeah. And it's just like, there's still the same amount of people that aren't wearing masks as before they said that you should wear a mask.
Yeah.
Like, Giant Eagle offers people masks, and, you
Right.
know, it's not their place to police that kind of stuff.
Did you see that our city just adopted the mandatory mask rule?
Yeah.
Like, I think it was today or yesterday.
I think it was
It was a
a
couple
couple
days
days
ago.
ago.
No, like, like Akron itself.
Oh, well, it was
Like, Summit County
yeah.
did it
Right.
already, but Akron did it again.
Oh,
Oh.
like they doubled up. on
Yeah,
it.
and the reason why they did that is because per Summit County, if you are not wearing a mask in any of the situations you're supposed to be wearing a mask,
Yeah.
it was considered a criminal charge. It was a misdemeanor for not doing it.
Oh, wow.
But Akron picked it up so that it's a civil matter and not a
Okay.
criminal matter.
Oh, okay.
So, because like some people legitly like the rules are all like weird right now.
Yeah.
When they're trying to do that, like first they were like, you know, they were trying to say that if you were in a car with one other person, you had to be wearing masks,
Right.
even if that person was part of your household.
Yeah.
And I was like, so you're telling me that I have to wear a mask in the car with somebody that is in my household, but then I can go into my house and take my mask off and sit
right
on
next
top
to
of this
him.
person?
Right.
Like,
Like breathe on them if I want
Yeah.
to.
Oh, yeah.
and then they were like, wait, no, with other people. And then my boss was like, well, it doesn't matter as long as you have the window cracked 1 inch, then you don't have to wear a mask. And I'm like, I don't know. You might want to fact check that.
Right.
Like, is a cop going to come up and with a tape measure and be
1
like,
inch. That's 1 inch.
they're like, that's 3/4 of an inch, bud. Going to jail. But
I measured it, man. Damn it.
I'm just doing this thing now. Like, I'm just going to start making really cool masks.
Yeah.
That way, like, I feel good about it.
Right.
I want to do one of those things, like, the people are going around, like, wearing crazy helmets and stuff like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
or predator mask and, like, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
do that.
I
Like,
keep
that'd be
seeing
cool.
this guy. I think he's a friend of Jacob's. That's for some reason a friend on my Facebook, but he puts up pictures of his like Jason mask.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's like that seems cool but uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't want to wear that shit all the time, but
Right.
it'd be pretty cool to wear, like,
Yeah.
every once in a while. Just go out in something, like, completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
And just wear that.
There's a girl that works at our store that wears a Sub-Zero Halloween mask every day.
Hey, that's really dope. Like, I would totally wear that, like a scorpion or a reptile or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
did you see that meme with all the Mortal Kombat characters?
No.
And it said, like, before Corona and then after, and all the ones that weren't wearing masks were, like, gone,
Oh.
except for, like, reptile and scorpion
Oh,
and all the
yeah.
girls that, like, they were all on there with their mask on. I was like, that's funny.
I mean, I was commenting on somebody's post on Facebook. They're like putting a question out to the world. Are you going to wear a mask after this corona's over? And I'm like, I've been trying to figure out a way to incorporate a mask into my day-to-day life for a long time now. And now I have a reason to do it. So I'll totally wear a mask.
It's just, I get like some people's confusion about it because there's like certain places where like you probably shouldn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
Like banks and stuff like that.
Right.
Like a guy has already been arrested and they posted his picture like help find this guy and he's wearing a mask and you're like, fuck.
I'll get right on that.
It's like, man, can you just at a distance take your mask down a little
Yeah,
bit
there's
so I can see what's going on here?
There's a gas station by my work where you have to wear a mask in there, per law. But you're not allowed in there if your hood is up.
Oh.
I'm like, but their face is covered.
Right. We got to get a good look at those ears.
Yeah, I gotta see I gotta see what's going on up there.
Right.
Back of your neck.
We're gonna identify him by his hairline.
Yeah. I know the back of
Oh,
that
no.
neck from anywhere.
It's like, what if I wear a really big hat? Does that count?
This isn't a hoodie, it's a hooded hat.
Right. It's a hat that hangs down. It's one of those, desert hats.
Yeah, it's just crazy. But it is what it is. Keep it going. What I'm excited for through all this stuff is the talk of a second stimulus package.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Because nobody's donating to our Cash App yet.
Right.
So
get on that.
So get on it. We have it. It's posted. It'll probably be in the description for this video, and it was in the description for the last video, and it's on Facebook, and it's everywhere.
And along with that, there's a lot of links to other places to find us and learn a little bit more about the members of Saturday on Sunday.
Yeah, check out our personal pages. Check out our personal houses. Peek through Steven's window.
I mean, it's easy. If you know where I live, you could totally see it all.
You can catch a glimpse of that little puppet dog.
He'll get excited
on the couch.
or he'll get angry, and it's probably me sleeping on the couch.
For sure, you sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, that's a
any-
for sure.
Any given time. I mean, some people are tired.
Yeah, you got
I'm one of those people.
I think like nowadays, they're just always tired. Just sleep through anything.
Like I feel
Except for
like-
last night, I couldn't sleep for shit.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I mean, I couldn't sleep. It's funny. The nights that I have to go to bed because I got to be up in the morning are the
It's
nights that it's
impossible to
like
fall asleep.
I can't
Yeah.
go to sleep at all.
Yeah, and it's not even like the cool. I can't go to sleep like right before Christmas.
Oh,
It's like you're annoyed about it the
Like
whole
what?
time.
it's
I'm
like
gonna be
okay,
so fucking tired
I can get
tomorrow.
5 hours. Okay, I can get 4 hours.
I can get 3 hours and
might as-
27 minutes if I fall asleep right now. Go.
It's like I
No.
might as well just fucking stay up. This
Yeah.
is some bullshit.
And then it's really nice when you stay up because then you have a good day the whole time. Nothing goes wrong. Everything's smooth. You don't hate everybody.
Absolutely.
Everybody's like, it looks like you've been up all night.
Oh yeah.
That's because I've been up all night.
It's like this is what I always look like. You're an asshole.
Yeah. Fucking piece of shit.
I try to change up the way I look and stuff and see if people notice, but nobody notices.
Yeah.
It's because you always got that mask on.
Well, I changed it up. I came in a Hawaiian shirt here that's pink.
Right, we got the button ups today, except for Jake.
Except for Jake, 'cause he's an asshole.
What a bum.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect much. Look at your face.
Ooh.
Burn.
Sick bird.
I don't give a shit.
He's like, you know what? Get out.
It's like, okay, you're
Fuck
fired.
your sound.
Yeah.
I don't know. But other than that, nothing else is new.
Yeah, there's literally like the exciting stuff that like we can go through
Yeah.
is at an all-time minimum because of the places we're restricted from going or things
Right.
that we're restricted from doing.
Well, I have a question for you guys. Completely,
I might have an answer.
random topic. Like, this is gonna sound weird, but like, I've always felt like I wanted to learn like hip hop dance, but I never wanted to go through the struggles of learning. The dance.
Right.
I just wanted to learn with somebody so we could just stop randomly in the middle of the street and do like one of those real quick dance moves, like in sync
Like-
with each other, and then
like-
just walk.
And just walk off.
Like
Like,
a mini flash mob.
yeah, it's like a
Right.
flash mob of two. Like,
Like maybe somebody's paying attention, maybe not, but you're just like wah wah wah,
Yeah.
and then on your way.
I mean, we could still just do that in a crowd. Go, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. we'll learn it. Well,
But is there any random things that you guys like? Not that you would really dedicate your time to do, but you wish you had the skill. Just had it.
I'm trying to think because I know I have. Like, I've dabbled in like a ton of stuff that I never like actually pursued.
Yeah.
So like, I know there is. Like now being put on the spot, I'm like I don't know which one
Yeah,
because
I have
like
no idea.
I'm like which one's like a useless talent because
Right.
everything that I know is probably a useless talent.
Yeah.
Like I don't have anything like good. I'm full of like knowledge I don't need and talents I don't use. Like
Oh yeah.
so there's that.
So there's nothing like that's like. I wish I just knew how to do that. Like.
Like, well, we talked about this, like, you said you would help me at this, but I wanted to learn how to juggle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can still help you.
And, like,
Basic stuff.
but, like, juggling,
Yeah.
like, I'm never going to use that anywhere.
Right.
I'm never going to do anything with it.
What if you
Yeah.
have 3 chainsaws that are just going
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah, but, like, I'm never going to be that guy who's, like, doing it for shows. And, like, people who do that flow or go to, like,
Oh.
like, what are they, festivals and stuff like that? Like, it's cool for that, but, I don't do any of that.
Right.
So, like, I would just know how to juggle, so I could just,
Yeah.
like, sit there
I
and do nothing
mean-
and juggle.
I just know how to juggle, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, and that's like so. It's just one of those things that you know,
Right.
but you don't actually like use it for anything.
Yeah, it's just like I worked at a call center for a little while, and it's like, well, I'm just got these hacky sacks. I'm just gonna, sit here and learn how to juggle.
and juggle those.
Right.
I can juggle 2,
Oh,
and then once I introduce the third one,
yeah.
brain's like that doesn't make any sense, and I just throw hacky sacks all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, getting the muscle memory down of what it is.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I don't know what to be looking at
Yeah.
because they're all going in different directions,
Right.
and everybody's like, "Oh, just look here." Like, don't look
I mean,
at everything
it's
else.
basically the hand that you're tossing is what you're probably looking at.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna yeet this one into like my daughter's face. Like,
Yeah.
oops, my bad.
And that's why you start with like soft things that you're not hurting yourself and others.
So now another person who needs to be watching this is Ben.
Oh yeah.
Get him on this because he can definitely juggle some stuff. I've seen
Right.
it.
Right. Like Ben talking about people we know. He his
Ben's an old friend of ours.
his skill level on that kind of stuff is like way above what anything that I can do. Like he does poi. Like I can do
Yeah.
poi a little bit.
Yeah, like I've seen
do
koi
any of that.
before.
Koi.
Yeah, never done poi.
I mean,
though.
I did poi with koi, and it was sticky
But that's it.
situation.
It was a fish. But yeah, like that's just like
Yeah.
see like that's something he does and he thoroughly enjoys it and it's
Right.
dope that he knows that. But
Oh
like,
yeah.
for me to know it, I'm like probably not gonna use that.
Right, but
Okay.
it's fun to do.
Yeah.
Just
So-
like I feel like learning how to do like just like a single dance thing and busting
Yeah,
it out
just like
places.
and not even like hip hop uses. So like just like one specific like nail
Just
it out of the
like-
park move.
Right, I just
and
want
that's it.
I just want one, maybe like 3 to 5 seconds.
Like, I can do-
move.
Like you got to be able to nail like a completely smooth, flawless moonwalk to a backflip, arms crossed, bam.
I don't think that's the move.
Is it the backflip part that scares you, or the
No, it's the
moonwalk?
The moonwalk is impossible.
No, Drake tells you how to do it in his new song.
Oh, that's not the moonwalk. That's fucking. I fucking just watched that before I came here.
What what he's talking about?
What the right foot?
Yeah,
slide,
well,
left foot slide.
right foot up, left foot slide.
Right.
That's how you do the moonwalk.
Yeah, but that's not the dance.
That's
move
not
that
the-
he's teaching you.
But that's not what people adapted it to.
Yeah.
But like legitly, if you think about it, that's how
Right.
that's he's explaining the moonwalk.
It's really hard
he
to
could
do.
be
and-
explaining any walk.
right. That's
yeah.
how I walk when I'm intoxicated.
Well, I don't slide my feet because then it'll ruin your shoes.
I don't give a shit about my shoes.
I usually wear sandals, so
They'd
I
slide
slide
off.
my feet all the time.
I put slides on my feet.
Sometimes I go down slides with only my feet.
I would like to see you try that.
Yeah, let's. All right, next video. He's gonna feet slide.
My name's Steven. Welcome to Jackass.
Ah,
This
man,
is the feet slide.
I miss that kind of stuff. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
miss Jackass. Like, why is that not a thing anymore?
Because those guys would kill themselves now.
Yeah, well, Johnny Knoxville's still totally down. I've
I
been
mean,
hearing.
he still does his own stunts, and
I've
he's
been
a-
hearing rumors about them like remaking another movie, like
Yeah.
doing another movie, but I don't know.
But when
Some of them
it's-
are in really bad spots.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be kind of sad. Like, I mean, I saw Fat Bam Margera fucking killing it on a skateboard. Still,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, hopefully he starts doing better. I like that guy.
see, I wish I would have learned stuff when I was down to my lowest weight. So then, when I was fat, I could still do those
Right.
things.
It's like those guys doing like karate and shit,
Right, you're
doing
like-
flips, and they're like 300
Yeah.
pounds.
Right. You see that 300-pound dude do a backflip? That's some fucking crazy
Backflips are
stuff.
terrifying.
Oh yeah.
I've never actually completed one because it's terrifying. I
I've
don't
never
wanna do it.
completed any kind of flip.
I've never completed anything in life. Literally,
Yeah.
partials of everything.
I mean, that
Tell me to
gets you
play
a
the
little bit
guitar.
Good at everything.
What if that was the end of the episode right
And
there? I
that's it,
never
we just
completed
end it.
anything.
And
And then
leave,
never
like,
come
the
back
tube
again.
TV stop thing.
It would just like that would just be it. Like
It
we're
just
just sitting.
goes to that cut video picture
Yeah, where it's like
with like the Indian and like the circles.
yeah.
You
That'd be-
know,
The
like
old,
classic TV.
TV standby channel.
Right.
I need to finish some things though.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of things that I want to do in life, like
right.
that I want to achieve, and
Outside of hip hop dance and juggling.
yeah, outside of juggling while hip hop dancing, definitely have a lot of things that I want to just do, like in
Yeah.
life. Like I want to visit so many more states.
Right.
I want to visit another country. Like
Yeah.
Right.
fuck the states. I want to visit another country. Like
I mean,
and not one that's connected to this one.
oh,
Like
you want to fly to another.
yeah, I want
country.
to cross oceans and stuff.
See, I don't know.
Like on
I don't
foot?
plane ride.
I want to drive right through the center of the Bermuda Triangle and see what that's all about.
Sounds fun.
Yeah,
I heard that there was,
Sharknado.
Sharknado there,
Yeah,
and
It's a thing.
Cthulhu and everything. All the elder gods.
All of the bests.
Godzilla stays there sometimes on the weekends.
He's got a timeshare.
that'd be a good place to have a timeshare. The Bermuda. Can't say words.
It's like I went there and I never came back.
Yeah, so that'd be a good like. It wouldn't be a good timeshare to have. It would be a good one to sell
Right.
because there's always availability.
Oh yeah.
Like, when did they go there? Speaking of that, on the way here, I was listening to the radio,
Yeah.
and it was one of those ads. It was like, do you know another animal that lays eggs besides birds? Call this number.
Yeah.
And it was like, if you know the answer to this question, you'll win a free trip to the Bahamas.
Oh, right.
And the first 20 callers will win a fucking cruise to wherever.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck? It's one of those, and people fall for that stuff. That's one of those ones where they call you and they're like, "You want a free cruise? Just give us your credit card information."
Right.
And you're like, "For what?" And they're like, "'Cause we're gonna charge you a maintenance fee of $1,299." Like, but the cruise is free. But you have to pay for.
Don't touch the minibar.
Yeah, like people fall for that stuff. Like I was at Walmart the other day, and some guy was trying to get a money order, and they were like, "Do you know the person you're sending this to?" And he's like, "Yeah." And they're like, "'Cause they're doing it," and like obviously they know a lot of the people who are like collecting money via money order that aren't legit people. They're like, "Sir, I'm pretty sure this isn't like a person you should be sending money to." And he's like, "Oh no, I have to send this money. It's got to go." And they're like, "What is it for?" And he was like, "I'm behind on my taxes." And I'm like, really? Like I've seen the videos and stuff of that, but I've never actually seen somebody like fall for that.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "I have to, like I'm behind on my taxes and I have to send him this $500 or else I'm going to go to jail." And they're like, "Sir, that's not true." And I'm like, this dude like literally was about to send whoever $500 for back taxes. I'm like, what government's like, "Yo, send us a money order, dog"?
Right.
Where you at, Mississippi? Like,
like that's where the tax send it all.
yeah.
I don't know.
When you call the number back to verify that you got the money order, they're like, "What's up?
Right.
Is this the IRS?" "Yeah, hell yeah, it's the IRS." "Fuck yeah, what's up?"
Right. Yo, you got that money order?
And they're like, "You owe the $250," and they're like, "You said $500." He's like, "Oh yeah, 500. I forgot.
Wrong file.
Hold on, let me touch my computer a little bit."
Oh yeah.
Not even touching their computer. They just take their phone out.
They're like, they're just saying, click, 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 click. That's the computer for show.
Oh yeah. I used to work at a call center selling Verizon phones, and for the longest time we were getting like these Indian people were calling and trying to set up new accounts, and they had like American names, but they were like completely mispronouncing them whenever they would spell them out.
Don't even know their own name.
Right. And it's like, then they'd always give us the same phone number and contact information every time that they called in. But they had a whole call center of people that you can hear in the background and stuff going on. It's like, there's a whole
So they were trying to get phones from you?
Yeah, they were trying to get...
Like...
They were trying to expand their empire.
Right. Well, what it was is, like, there was promotions of getting, like... You'll get this $200 Visa gift card if you set up a new line of service. So they try to set up 4 or 5 lines of service, so they'd get like $800 in these Visa cards.
I've never actually gotten any of those.
Oh, really?
Like, we got whatever cable company we got, and it was the same thing. It was like, yeah, you'll get $250 Visa after this, and that.
Right.
And then, like, after you find out all the hoops you got to jump through, they're like, "Oh, you just missed it."
Right. No, like, we would tell people, like, "Oh, you're going to get that in 2 to 6 weeks." And they're like, 2 to 6 weeks? That's a pretty big gap of time.
Yeah.
And then they'd be calling us 6 weeks later like, I never got that. It's like,
you weren't supposed to.
It's like, "Oh, you missed the deadline to that promotion." It's like, no, I didn't.
You literally told me to wait for it. You're like, did I say 2 to 6 weeks or did I say 2 to 6 months? Please.
Right. It's like, well, we had a lot of people taking advantage of this promotion, so we have a little bit of a delay on those gift cards.
But we're going to get them to you, I promise.
Did I say you get it in 2 to 6 weeks? Sorry, I meant it. We did it like 2 to 6 weeks ago.
Right. But, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I've never worked for a call center, but I don't think I could. Because, like, maybe if I worked for an inbound call center.
Right. That's
where the people,
better.
like, want to be calling you.
Yeah.
Not the one where you have to call people and they're like, "Fuck you, get a real job." And you're like, this is a real job. Like, I get a paycheck. And
oh, yeah. And they even give me bonuses for screwing you guys.
You're like, "Joke's on you. It's a pizza party today, bitch."
It's Carl's birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like all of those call centers. Well, the call center that I worked at was just a fucking scam for old people.
Yeah.
Like that's all we called was fucking senior citizens that didn't even use their cell phones. Like, you need a smartphone.
You need a smartphone, right? You need this Apple 17.
But like this call center also did calls or took calls for like the Benny Hinn ministries and stuff like that, and those people didn't like me.
Yeah, I mean,
One time I said, "Oh, thank you for calling the Benny Hill Ministries," and this woman's like, "What did you say?" It's like, "Oh, sorry."
nothing.
But like, and then we made NRA calls.
Oh yeah, I bet that was nice.
Oh yeah, it's like.
So fun.
And it was when Obama was president. It's like, Obama's trying to take your guns away. Stockpile your guns now and donate $500 to us.
And we'll give you a travel tote that falls apart right after you buy it.
It's like, I feel like that job was just a big waste of time.
So like,
Good
was
stuff.
it like, so it was one call center that
Right.
operated multiple things, and you did those multiple things?
Like, most of the time it was selling Verizon, but like we had certain days that like there was overflow calls that we had to take. And that's
Right.
Whenever it was like Benny Hinn selling this book that's gonna save your kid
Sold.
with cancer.
Yeah, but like, that would get really confusing. Like,
Right.
fuck, who am I working for right now? Like,
Right.
I have
Well,
no
like,
idea.
Like when the phone calls would come in, it would pop up a script for us to read
okay.
associated with that.
So as long as you followed that, I'd just freestyle it. Yo, what's up?
See, that's the problem is, like, whenever I was doing the Verizon stuff, I never followed the script, and they're like, you're not selling cell phones. You're just changing people to better plans. And it's like, yeah,
Right.
that's what I want to do is save these customers money.
Robin Hood.
Yeah, I'm totally doing that. That's what I'm
Right.
doing.
But then it's like, I'm like, you know what? I think I've had enough of this job. And they're like, all right. And then 2
That's
weeks
cool.
later,
We're
they're like,
closing.
right. Well, eventually they did close the Verizon room because they had a lawsuit about it.
About like,
Calling people, certain states have like restricted hour or no calling. You can't do any kind of sales calls.
right?
And we were like, fuck it.
We don't give a shit.
Oh,
We're
it's
not
like
in that
8.
state.
It's 8:30 at night.
I've never answered it, but it's a telemarketer, and I get like 6 calls from them a day.
Yeah.
I don't answer it.
Right.
I answered one time, and I said, "Hold on 1 second," and I hung up.
Yeah.
And they call like 6 times a day, and I'm like, these motherfuckers are persistent. Like,
Oh, right.
they're like,
They're serious about your car's limited warranty.
you're about to. I'm like, I have a 97. Like, my warranty has been up for 20 years.
Right.
I
Like, have you
don't
seen my
own a
car?
car, and they call me about my car's limited warranty.
You're like, my bicycle?
Right. Just a question. What kind of car do I have?
Right. And they just hang up.
Right. Or like you'll get those random things in the mail where like, oh, this dealership is really interested in buying your car.
And it's always for something crazy. For $6,000, and it's like a $400 car. You're like, yeah, I'm sure they are interested in that.
Right.
And they're like, they need used cars for their lot.
Oh yeah.
This one? They need this. This is the one they were like, that's the one. We
Is
gotta
it
have
because
it.
they're interested in how this car's still running? 'Cause
Right.
It's so beat up and old.
And that's the thing is people like fall for that, and they'll go to that fucking dealership, and they're like, yeah, you guys wanted my car, and then they'll have sit there and bullshit with them, and all of a sudden they're signing up for a car that's $22,000, and they
Oh,
only
yeah.
give them $300 for their trade-in, and they're like,
Right.
wait, I owe how much money? Well, with interest, you'll be at like $32,000, and your payments are only $700 a month, and your insurance is only $400, so you'll be pretty good. And you're like,
It's like, cool. I make like
I
Under
make
$1,000.
$8 an hour.
yeah, like I don't know. I had dealerships talk me out of signing up for a lease. They're like, Yeah, you probably don't.
You probably shouldn't.
Right.
That's why I always said, I was like, if
Good
anybody
call.
if anybody ever steals my identity, I was like, they're just gonna give it back. I don't
Right.
have anything.
Oh yeah.
Like,
They're gonna come back with and whoops, you dropped this.
yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Here's some money.
I'm-
I paid off your credit card for you.
the guy who stole my identity is like homeless now. He was doing pretty well for himself. He's like, man, this sucks.
Right, man.
I gotta give this identity back quick.
I thought it was a win-win. I got his identity. I was gonna bank off this dude.
So take over the world.
It's like, nope, sorry, my credit score's under 500.
Yeah. Credit scores are retarded.
Yeah, I don't.
I
even
get
know
it.
what mine's credit score.
You need it or whatever, but they're so stupid. They're like, if you buy everything with cash and have lived your whole life without ever using any credit,
Yeah.
we don't trust you with money.
Right.
Right.
But if you're $10,000-$15,000 in credit card debt already, we'll send you another credit card.
Right.
We'll hit you with one.
Pile it on.
Get
Like-
approved for that new car.
Because they're like, we know that you'll use it and end up owing us.
Right.
This guy might only use it for emergencies, and we don't want that shit.
Right.
Like,
I don't know. I'm in my mid-30s. I've never had a credit card.
you've never had a credit card?
Oh no.
I just turned 30, and I have 3 credit cards now,
Yeah.
but like I just recently acquired them
Right.
because I'm trying to buy a house.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need a fucking house. I
Yeah.
need to get out of my neighborhood. The neighborhood's not bad, but it's right across the street from a fucking hospital, and it's just annoying, and there's like
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
people there, and people steal my book bags, and
Right.
then I got to get them back.
You gotta go in shady basements.
Yeah. But that's why you get trackers for your stuff. Like, imagine the surprise on his face when I walked in. I was like, hey, you have my book bag.
Like, how do you know?
He's like, oh, motherfucker. Like, you can't argue with that.
Right.
That's mine.
Oh yeah.
He's like, can I get my stuff out of it first? I really don't want the book bag anymore.
Right.
It was crazy because he was pulling out straight like syringes and
Oh,
like all
yeah.
kinds of shit, and I'm like,
Right.
just give me the tile back and you can keep the book bag. Like, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want it.
Like, I don't want to reach my hand in there and just accidentally
case you
stab
miss
But
myself with
since the
it.
time that my book bag was stolen and I went and retrieved it from that house, knock on wood, nobody's gotten in any of my cars or anything.
Yeah.
But I think now they're like, well, that dude's onto his shit, so
Right.
skip that house.
It's like he must have security cameras everywhere.
Yeah. I work for the Secret Service.
Right. It's like, did you see my Hawaiian shirt?
I don't know if you noticed my pink floral shirt, but I don't take no shit.
This is Miami Vice time.
Yeah. You don't want it.
I don't know.
You don't want to try none of this cocaine. Actually, he probably would have. Then he probably would have never left me alone.
Right. He's like, hey, you got any more of that cocaine?
Knocking on your door every day.
You got drugs, right?
Hey, I heard
No.
you. I saw you there with your Hawaiian shirt and your gold chain. I think that you got
counting
something.
money.
Yeah.
Did
Look
you see me on my front porch with my gun?
with my gats.
It's like, don't fuck with that dude.
I also, if I got a German Shepherd, it would fit together, but I'd just have a dumb dog.
Yeah.
Love him to death, but he is stupid. He got sprayed by a skunk the other day.
Oh man.
Terrible. That was not a good time.
Right. That's one of my biggest fears is personally being sprayed by a skunk, but also my dog getting sprayed
Yeah.
or having any interactions.
Well, when
with
he came back into
animals
the
like
house,
that.
it was nauseating. Like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, oh my God, that's sick. So, we showered him up, and by we, I meant my wife did it because I didn't do anything. I just laid there and complained about how bad it smelled.
Oh yeah.
But we got him in, we got him showered and stuff, and then, like, the next day, you can faintly smell it in the house, but it was
Oh,
going away,
yeah.
and now you can't smell it at all. But we were sitting on the front porch, and we're smoking a cigarette, and we sit right on the front step, and there's a flower bed right next to the front step, and I look over because I hear some rummaging, and about a foot away from me, like in touching distance, is a skunk. And I'm like, "What's up, dude?" Like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Right.
I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna walk around. He's gonna eat whatever he's trying to eat, or dig at whatever he's gonna dig at. I'm not gonna shoo him away. He's gonna turn around and spray me in the forehead.
Right.
Not gonna happen. I was like, whatever. And then shortly after that, like a little baby comes out, and I'm like, dope. Now there's 2 skunks.
And they're right here next to the.
And my dog still tries to chase him down.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, you didn't learn the last time?
Yeah,
Right.
he don't give a shit.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
mean, you
I'm
need to
still
bring
gonna
those-
eat it.
Bring those guns out and get rid of those fucking skunks.
Get rid of them. It's frowned upon in my neighborhood.
Oh, to kill the skunks.
And to use a gun.
Oh.
I don't think anybody cares about the skunks.
Right.
Nobody cares about that shit.
It's like I didn't know there was a large like skunk, fan club in Akron.
Yeah, I mean it's not large, but I'd say they have about 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
Something that we're working on right now. So
Right. They're doing
anybody?
better than we're doing.
Goddamn
Skunks.
skunks.
Goddamn skunks.
When I lived in downtown, there was a fire escape walkway up the back,
Yeah.
and the bottom of it was like closed in. And every once in a while, we'd get home and try to go up those back stairs, and there would just be a skunk circling around,
Just,
right
like,
there,
hanging
like,
out.
"Hey, dude,
It's like-
you want to go upstairs?"
It's like an episode. It's like a part in Mario or any old game. You have to like ba-doop, ba-doop, like get over
Right.
it.
Like, luckily, there was a front stairwell, so we can go that way.
Yeah.
It was just easier to go up the back.
Was it?
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's not easier in most situations.
right. It's just my, preferred
Hey.
preferred entry.
I like it that way.
Nah.
Yeah, so we got skunks and so I need to move. The moral of the story is I need to get out of my neighborhood. Those skunks are just running me out of there.
Right.
Fucking assholes.
Those crackheads and
And everybody's like, well, get traps. And then what?
right.
Then I got a skunk stuck in a cage.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna
Then what am I
spread
going to do with
everywhere.
it? Pick it up?
Right. It's like no.
Yeah. I mean, do I set the trap like on a catapult
No.
so that when he gets in it, it just yeets him into the next neighborhood?
Right into the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys can have them.
You just gotta, set the.
They're like, it's biological warfare.
You just set them in the neighbor's yard, and then let
Yeah.
the neighbor steal.
Hey,
it.
you guys got a skunk in your yard.
Just like kick it over there with your foot.
It looks like somebody already put it in a cage for you. Good
That's
luck.
weird. You guys should get that taken care of
Oh yeah.
quick. You're not allowed to relocate, though, if you catch them.
No.
No. You have to, like, call somebody, and they have to do it. Like, you can't just, like, take them to some random woods and relocate them.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, because they're worried that, like, other people will be inconvenienced. And I'm like, I don't care. I just don't want to be inconvenienced.
Right.
They're like, you're ruining the ecosystem.
Right. Like I don't need to get.
We already did that.
In 3rd grade,
Right.
when we started building ecosystems and learned how to ruin them.
Like now, people are getting really good at that.
Well, I was in 3rd grade when I made one of those, 2-liter bottle ecosystems.
Oh, yeah.
With the dirt and the little potato bugs and the worms and whatever else that you got.
Yeah.
And after it was done and whatnot, they graded them all and did all that stuff and whatever they did with it. And then
Yeah.
I thought it would be a cool idea to fill it halfway up with orange soda.
Oh yeah.
And that's when I realized that I was not good for the ecosystem.
It's like, oh man, I thought that those bugs would be thriving in this soda.
Yeah, I was like, bugs love sugar because every time I spill that, there's all kinds of ants.
Right.
And then I realized that the sugar didn't make ants. The ants came to the sugar.
Right.
So I just killed everything in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and afterwards, the orange soda did not taste good.
No.
There's all these chunks in it.
Felt a little tainted. It was. Should have
Stupid.
ran it through a filter.
Stupid worms. That's like, run it through a filter. Have you guys ever had black water?
Yeah.
No,
Like-
I don't. I've never.
It just tastes like regular water, but it's just
Right.
like colored or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's colored. I'm one of those
Minerals.
I'm one of those people, like weird people with water, where like I don't drink tap water. Like,
Yeah.
won't do it. Won't drink out of the tap. But like, I'll drink bottled water.
Yeah.
I think they're all the same.
Oh.
Like, no matter what.
There's a difference.
I'm like, they're all the same to me, and they all taste like tap water. But I won't drink the tap water.
See,
Like-
I don't drink tap water. We have one of the fridges with the little dispenser.
Yeah.
So I drink it out.
I guess
It's the same water. It's coming from the same water line.
Yeah.
I guess the water, the only real difference I've ever tasted in water, because like, you know, I've had Fiji and Smart and Avion and whatever,
Right.
and they all taste the same except for Dasani. Dasani tastes like shit.
Bro, that's the worst.
I don't know what the fuck they do with Dasani water.
I think it's like made from, is it Pepsi company makes Dasani or is it Coke that makes
Yeah, because
Dasani?
all it is the runoffs of like gutters and stuff, right?
Right, it's
Like they
horrible.
just like it's like a dirty ass gutter, and they just fill it up and cap it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's like the
Like, that's
condensation
water.
off of their distilling machines.
off of their
Gross.
air conditioner.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Just some guy named Phil's sweat as he's on the line.
right, somebody's like, hey, you want some water? Sure. And they're like, it's Dasani. And like, nah.
You ever seen like on the bottles where, you know, it's like bottled right at the source?
Right.
I just imagine a bunch of people just up there like scooping up water out of like a creek and just like putting a lid on it, and calling it a
like-
day.
They say it's from the source, but like, what's the source?
Yeah. And they're like, this tap.
Right.
They're like Dasani. Psst. And then they put their fingers in it, and then everything else they just fill it up normally out of the
Right.
same tap.
Oh,
They're like
yeah.
Fiji, Smart
No,
water.
Fiji water's like silky. There's a difference.
Silky.
It is.
Silky water.
I mean, it's watering.
That's
I don't
the only
know.
way I can
Maybe I'm not
describe
like well, I don't drink water enough, but like
yeah.
to my unknowing taste buds, it's just water.
It's like my uncultured. No, I'm
Like the
just
pool
joking.
water tastes exactly the same.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
bath water, toilet water. It's all it tastes the same.
Right.
It's from the source.
You got it right
I
from
drink
the source.
water from all kinds of sources.
But I shouldn't. I did recently get a life straw though, so that I can drink water from.
So
Any
you can
source.
drink your own urine.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it filters it, so
Why not?
might as well. Have you ever done that? I mean, has anybody sitting here ever drank their own urine?
No.
No.
Yeah, me neither. No, but my brother did, and that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
And by your brother, do you mean you? It's okay.
I swear to God, it wasn't me. No, but he was, he was at his house and whatnot, and he really had to pee, and his sister was in the bathroom because she was a teenage girl, and
Yeah.
it takes 8.5 days for them to get ready, and so he really had to pee, and he pissed in a canteen in his room, put a lid on it, and then time went by, and he was like, whenever he was like, man, I'm really thirsty, and he picked up his canteen, he gave it a little shake, and he was like, oh, there's still water in here. Chook, chook, chook.
Like,
Yeah, that's not
oh,
water.
that water doesn't
And-
taste too
He's like, is this Dasani?
like, that'd be that's the worst mistake. That's like right up there with like drinking the beer that has all the cigarette butts in it.
Yeah. But like even that, like what's really crazy talking about, like, if you are expecting, if I took this can here and you're drinking this beer and I emptied it and put, whatever drink you also like. So
Yeah.
you like Coke and I put Coke in there.
Right.
The second you drink it, you're going to spit it out. It's going to be the worst tasting thing you've ever had.
Right. 100%.
And it's not because you hate it. It's because you weren't expecting it.
For sure.
I did that like 2 days ago after I poured some coffee in a mug and then forgot about it for a minute. I'm like, grab my drink. Thought it was just a glass of water.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? Done that all the time. I've done it
Oh, yeah.
numerous times where like I go to drink something thinking it's something else and I like it, but my mind's like, this is disgusting. And then
Oh,
once you
yeah.
find out, you're like, oh,
Oh yeah.
fuck
I like
yeah.
that.
I like you.
Right. Like, I don't know. I do that whenever I go and take a drink of something that Jen has. And I'm not, if it's in like a throwaway container or whatever. It's like I'll go and drink it and it's like, oh, I was expecting something completely different.
Right.
But it's like, oh, this is like peach tea. It's like, oh.
Why?
And I do hate peach tea.
Peach tea is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
It tastes like chemicals.
Right.
Yeah.
Peach anything. I don't know. Other than like peaches.
Right.
I don't like peaches either.
I mean, they're
I
all
mean,
right. They're not on the top of my list.
Like, for a while,
edible
like,
fruits.
I was going to...
Stone fruits.
Right.
For a while, though, like, I really thought, like, I would move to the country and just, like, eat a lot of peaches. but
Millions of peaches.
I just never
Peaches
did.
for free.
Yeah. I just never did it.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, that's the dream
yeah.
for somebody that likes peaches. I
Right.
mean, if I had millions of, I don't know, bananas.
I don't think I like anything enough to eat millions of them.
Yeah.
It's not, like... I don't think anything's great.
I mean,
So,
is there
what is
anything
it?
you can think of that you may have eaten a million of? Because the only thing I can think of is like
Skittles.
peanut
Necco wafers.
M&M's, Necco
Yeah.
wafers.
Skittles. I've probably eaten my
Right.
body weight in Skittles at least.
Oh yeah,
I have an
guarantee
obsession.
I've done that with M&Ms.
yeah. Skittles.
The wrapper?
Yep.
You've been eating millions of M&Ms. Skittles are,
But not the
gross.
real Slim
the,
Shady.
the real one wouldn't stand up, so.
I don't know. People who eat Skittles are the worst kind of people.
I thought I was going to be the best. But yeah, I mean, I agree with that assessment. We're not good people.
Right. I mean, Skittles.
You
like,
eat sour Skittles without making a face? Get the fuck out.
Like, I don't know. I like fruity candies and stuff like that every once in a while, but Skittles just have like that graininess that's like,
Yeah. Which is like
no,
perfect
it's
for
kinda
a
gross.
candy. Like,
I like to feel the grains of
Right.
Skittles.
I like to feel like I'm just chewing sand.
like Skittles,
Fruity
Starburst, Sour Patch Kids.
Like Sour Patch Kids and like Starburst are all right. Skittles, like
Cold
Skittles
Stone
are just
Creamery.
the worst.
You go there and you throw just a bunch of fruit flavored candy on your ice cream, and they like gummy bears. Like, I'm a big fan of putting gummy bears in my ice cream,
Yeah.
which is really cool because the gummy bears get rock solid and impossible to chew. Like, so like I always put a ton. Like, we go to like Menchie's or whatever, which is
Yeah.
I argue with my wife all the time. She's like, let's go get ice cream. I'm like, where do you want to go? And she's like, Menchie's. I'm like, that's frozen yogurt. She's like, it's the same thing. No, it's not.
No.
You're wrong. But I go there and I put like a stupid amount of like, they're always like, this is going to be expensive. And I'm like, I like it. And then like halfway through eating my gummy bear frozen yogurt, I'm like, these are too hard. My jaw hurts. So I'm like,
No,
just literally like getting the ice cream off of them and then spitting them out. And like, that's just what it is. I'm like,
Worth
whatever.
it.
Yeah.
no.
I paid for it. And we'll put it in my pocket for later.
I don't know. I don't eat ice cream like that.
My wife just got me 2 pints of Superman ice cream from Pav's Creamery.
Yeah.
Super fucking stoked. Because I'm a fucking child when it comes to fucking candy and ice cream.
I mean, like, I like candy, like candy bars, like Reese's and shit like that. But ice cream, I prefer like a milkshake. Mainly because with having like facial hair and stuff
And the
like
boys
that,
to the yard and stuff.
right.
Right.
I mean, I want a milkshake that brings all the boys to the yard. And
But only 9.
I've figured out that it's hot fudge and peanut butter milkshakes from Strickland's.
Right?
Oh, man.
I haven't been to Strickland's.
I don't like that at all.
It's
What?
fucking delicious.
It's hot fudge and it's peanut butter. That's not my thing.
Well, you eat Skittles, so
Right.
your opinion is mute.
Get out.
I'll probably lose a lot of fans when I'm like, hey, guys, I don't like chocolate at all. So all my fans who watch this, all one of you, my wife, I love you. I
You
don't
already
like
know.
chocolate.
Right. Yeah.
But I still buy
Jen-
her chocolate. So
Jen knows that I love chocolate, and like I could just eat chocolate.
I'm not a normal human
know.
being.
I mean,
I don't do normal human things.
you know,
Chocolate. How does that shit work?
fucking
eating it.
delicious.
It's not.
It is though.
Like people like Nutella. That stuff's awful.
Nutella.
I
No.
can take it or leave it.
I'm not a hazelnut kind of person. I don't like hazelnut,
But
unless it's like the
little creamers.
for
I love those.
no,
I'll drink those straight.
no hazelnut creamers. That's like ruining coffee.
Well, I just drink them straight like a shot. Bang.
Yeah,
No
still
coffee
gross.
involved.
Yeah, because I don't have that much money, so I have to steal that from the gas station.
Right. I like the what is it, Ferrero Rocher?
Oh, my wife loves those.
Those
I'm like,
are
those are
fucking-
stupid.
Those are
They're
delicious.
delicious.
They're like expensive
They
and
are.
they're
Right.
fucking
Yeah,
weird.
it's like spend $3 for 3 of these little tiny balls.
Yeah. And like she's like, they're so good, and I'm like, there's nothing here. I can go get a 3-pound bag of Skittles for the same price.
Because
That-
Skittles are garbage.
It really tells you a lot about Skittles.
Which, yeah, I love them. It's the American way.
I mean, for that amount of money, you can get like fucking 2 things of cheap cookies.
Yeah, I like
I'm all
cheap
about
cookies.
those cheap cookies.
I do like a good Chips Ahoy cookie,
yeah.
but not that stupid chewy shit.
Oh no,
I hate
chewy.
those. I was like,
Those
those
are
things are
fucking
weird.
gross.
But like, I'm not like, I don't cookie every day, but I like them every once in a while.
I mean, if it's like homemade cookies, they can be like the chewy. Like,
Have you had the
doughy
Sour
cookies.
Patch Chips Ahoy cookies?
No.
They're fucking awful, and I love Sour Patch Kids.
You always come with some ridiculous.
Combination.
I try things, man. I like to do it. Yeah, but they're awful. Don't
Anytime
try it.
Reese's comes out with a new kind of candy bar, I try that shit. That's about all of my. Or Snickers when they come out with a new
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I tried the Sour Patch cereal and the Sour Patch Kids cookies.
What about
And
the ice
both
cream?
of them taste like shit. No, I haven't tried that yet because I'm afraid it's going to taste like shit.
You already know it's gonna taste like shit, and you already know that you're gonna try it.
Yeah, probably. I'll let you guys know next episode how it tastes. But Chips Ahoy, Sour Patch Kids cookies taste like garbage.
Yeah.
The cereal doesn't taste like shit. It's just weird because like it's actually sour. Like and like
Right.
milk and sour has never been like a thing that
Right.
went
Everybody
well
loves
together.
sour
Like I feel
milk,
like that'd be the same thing with the ice cream, then, right?
Yeah,
pretty
probably.
much.
Have you tried the maple Snickers though?
Fuck
Those are
no.
delicious.
Never even
They're
tried to
really
look
good.
at them.
They're fucking good.
Like my wife likes Almond Joys.
I mean,
Those
they
are
have
good
nuts.
too.
Ew.
Those are pretty good.
Like and like, I can't stand like coconut. It's like the fucking worst thing ever. So
I mean, I like it.
Me too.
the fucking texture is gross. Pina coladas are gross.
Pina coladas.
Yeah. I don't like any of it.
We're getting lost in the rain.
Yeah, I don't like any of that either. But I do want to go to Hawaii. My friend's parents offered us to go with them the next time they go. Not for free. That would be cool, though. But
Right.
they offered for us to go with them. They were like, hey, you should come to Hawaii. It'll be like the best trip ever. So I bought this shirt in preparedness for it. But I'm like, dude, that would be dope. But then they said it's really shitty. And I was like, well, what? How's it really shitty? And he was like, once you go to Hawaii for a vacation, that's it. You don't want to go anywhere else. Like,
Right.
every other vacation is trash. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool because my vacation is like going to Barberton, which is
Right.
like not a good place to go.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, so I want to do it. I'm going to keep
Yeah.
collecting Hawaiian shirts and maybe I'll go.
Right.
Are these Hawaiian shirts? Like, is that what that's called? Or is it just a floral shirt? I don't know.
I mean,
Where do they make this?
you gotta check the tag.
I don't know.
If you wear it in Hawaii, then it's a Hawaiian shirt.
Is it? Or is it if you buy it from Hawaii?
I think it's if you buy it.
Well,
All these rules! Damn it.
I don't know any of it. I don't know. Me and Jen have been talking about like leaving the state and going somewhere else.
Like, as a visit or like forever?
Both.
Oh.
But not like
you're gonna
s-
I
visit.
want to visit this place
I
forever.
want to visit that.
But like we
forever.
were talking, like we have to go and visit other places to know if we
Where-
want to go
yeah.
there.
Yeah, because if you uproot to some place like immediately and you're like, this is trash, then you got to do it all over again.
Right.
Yeah, but if you go and visit, you're like, man, that was a
But-
dope week, and then you move there, like, oh fuck, this sucks.
But
Right,
if you
yeah.
get you a Winnebago,
I can be anywhere.
you can
anytime.
live anywhere you visit. So
I tell Jen that all the time. We just gotta sell everything we have. I know it's gonna give us like at least
$2?
$200 maybe.
it's gonna be super dope.
I mean, I'll sign my name on stuff, so that'll raise that, because we got 40 subscribers. I'm
Yeah.
kind of a big deal.
kind of doing things over here. Hey, I got 13 likes on my Instagram post with this shirt on, so
Dope.
I'm kind of doing things. So
Well,
yeah, that's definitely what you should like. I want to do that too. I want to like get a van or
right.
something like that and like live out of it and like travel the world within the ocean perimeters that I have.
Oh yeah.
But
There's barges.
yeah,
Take a barge
well,
somewhere.
I'll probably just be at bars somewhere, but I just want to do that.
I
But
just want to live in a van down by the river.
yeah, but like, I don't think I could put my 3 kids in a van
yeah.
as well and my dog.
Right. You gotta buy a school bus and
Yeah.
renovate it into a house.
Can you get one of those like double-decker buses from like
From
The
like,
England or
UK.
whatever? Yeah, wherever those things are.
I don't know.
Because that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You get a regular bus and find a welder.
Right.
Yeah.
Just buy 2
guess.
buses. Put
Put
one
them on
bus
top of
the
each
other
other.
bus.
That'll totally work out.
Right.
I'm gonna try that. One of my friends on Instagram and Facebook and that like I've been friends with for a while, her and her husband just bought a bus and they're transitioning it into a living space.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I have $8, so
Right.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
But one day,
Right.
like when my kids are like old and like old enough to do whatever and like they're adults and doing their thing,
Right.
and I'm probably about 3.5 months away from death, then
Yeah.
I'll probably
right. Perfect
know.
timing.
yeah.
Right.
By then I should have a nice 2-door coupe.
Oh, yeah.
Sleep in the trunk.
Just enough space.
Yeah, right after my wife divorces me because I'm too old and
Right.
she gets with this like nice young kid who's
Fitting-
I just start crying right now while we're talking about it. My whole life's a mess. No, but
Left me for this young fitness instructor.
it was my physical therapist. Bitch.
Well.
Well.
Well, thanks everybody for watching.
Everybody.
All of
Everybody.
the everybody's.
Thank one of you for watching. You guys decide who I'm thanking.
You know who you are.
Alrighty.
Well, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your family's friends, and tell your friends' family.
Are you okay?
And donate $1 to our Cash App.
Everywhere.
Peace.
It's a